Good morning, Louis lovers. I wanted to come on and do a little video on my my Louis Vuitton Speedy Dameir Ebene. I've been wearing it for the last few days and enjoying it, so I thought I'd make a little video. And I've been watching, of course, since I've been in a Louis love mode. I'm so anxious to get my monogram out, but the weather has been so snowy here and really bad, there's no chance of that. So I've been watching wear and tear videos on this bag, and a lot of people have been concerned about wear and tear on the handles because this is going to peel after a while. Well, I think that when you are wearing it and it is rubbing together, it's going to peel. There's nothing you can do about that. So that's what happens with the bag. I've been using it and tossing it in my locker at work, but I'm not showing any signs of wear on it. This bag is like brand spanking new. This is like the first time I've worn it in quite a long time. And usually I wear it, you know, for special occasions, so it doesn't get a lot of wear. And when I do use it, I'm constantly doing this with my tabs, because I don't like my tabs sticking out this way. I'd rather it stick in this way. And as you can see, I don't wear the lock. The lock is inside my bag, so I do this a lot, so that they can stay in, especially on this side as well. I do it as well. There's, of course, nothing wrong with my hardware since I don't wear this bag out a lot. My chaps are brand new, blah, blah, with that. Ugh. Okay. So this is the first time I've used it in a long time. I don't know how long I'll be in it, but I decided to get into it this week. My husband's like, and I was surprised that he was like this. He's like, you shouldn't be using your bag. And I'm like, why not? I said, I'm tired of looking at it sit on the shelf. I need to get some use out of it. But at the same time, I mean, with people being concerned, I want to talk about my tab as well. People being concerned about this rubbing off and all that. It is a shame that Louis Vuitton can't find a solution to, you know, they found a solution to have a nice dark what is this called, handle, so you don't have to worry about color transfer, and they glazed it so it doesn't get you know, dirty, but they didn't figure out a way to keep the glaze on the bag or from this peeling, you know. And for the price that you pay, I think that you know, I know not everybody's miracle workers, but if you're going to pay $1,000 for a bag, they need to find a way, because that kind of sucks. Then you have to spend like $300 or whatever it is to replace these, right? And same with the tabs. I'm hoping the tabs are free to replace, because I was noticing on my tab, even though I never hardly use this bag, I noticed in the light you can see a little bit of lines closer to this grommet here. And I'm like, I never pull this by this. I always pull it from here to open my bag. Always. I never pull it from here. And from pictures and a few videos that I've seen, because this is double coated and double-sided leather, this thing can just break right off. Part of me wishes that this part had the leather on it and it was bendy and stuff, because a lot of people, you know, how am I supposed to lock my bag together? Not that I would ever do that, but I can't, because this tab is so hard. When I first got it, I loved the look of it. I was happy to have the hard tab. I think the finish of the tab is gorgeous, which is why I like it. But then when you're actually using it and, you know, the practicality of the bag to use, it's not, you know, so practical, because it doesn't bend. So if you're like I open my zipper like this, so, but for people who open it from the tab, after a while when that wears, that might just break right off, right? So anyway, that's that. And here's my other side. And like I said, I barely use this bag. I just pulled it out for the last 3 days. There you go. 3 days I've been using this bag. So it's not been worn at all. Or there shouldn't be any bad wear and tear. I don't know if I can open this while I'm using one hand. Hold on 1 second. See if I can get this open. There we go. So inside... Oh, sorry. Let me pull this out. Women's issues. I don't like to bring that up. Okay, and so let me pull this out, and I do have, which I got, and I wasn't using it as a bag. I can't even open this bag as a bag. What do you call that? Those bag organizers. I was actually using this for my pens and pads and all that kind of stuff. But I took all that out and I decided to stick it in this bag for the simple reason was because I have a cardboard piece underneath. Not to have, what do you call that, a base shaper, but to protect the bottom. Because I bent it a little bit so I can have, because I like the sag. When my bag decides to sag, I'm going to like that. So I don't care about the sag. I like the sag. But I put my stuff in here so that, you know, there isn't any dirt that's getting on the actual side of the bags or anything like that. So, because junk seems to dirty things up. And the only thing not in it is like my side pouches with all my cards, the pen case that I have here, and something that I use for a wallet. And here it's kind of hard to look in here, but yeah, so my wallet pouch. So, but it looks pretty crammed in here, but it's not really crammed. It just looks it because my bag is, it's from, you know what, I got that from the dollar store. So it's just like a cheapy little bag thing that I put in here, but it's got pockets in it, and my pens are inside here, so those, I don't have to worry about pens at the bottom of my bag, you know, and it's a cute little thing. It houses everything that I want. So, yeah. So anyway, that's a small look inside. It looks a little junky because of this thing, but everything's sort of in there. And then I got a few things on the outside. Some of my paperwork, some coupons, a letter, that type of thing, you know. But, and then the pocket. See, the bag still looks astonishingly new. And I know that people don't like the zipper. And with this bag, obviously I don't have a zipper because it's a little bit of that older style. But, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing a zipper on here. It would look beautiful because this leather finish, or whatever you want to call it, the coated canvas finish, is absolutely, I love it. It's gorgeous. You know, it's like mahogany furniture. That's what I love about the Dameir Ebene. The dark handles, it's like, it reminds me of mahogany finish, and that's gorgeous, right? So to see a gold zipper put on here would be gorgeous. But the siding that they use, they make it so big. Maybe if they take half of that and put the zipper starting here, it would make the opening a lot bigger. So those are things that I think Louis Vuitton needs to improve on for their bags. And so, yeah, but hold on one sec. Since I've got this open, I'll open it up to show my date code. The other thing about the date code that I was wondering is, why do they have to be so, like, kind of weird about their date code? Why can't they say, well, if this bag was made in this, you know, I'm not going to say exactly when, you can see my tab when it was made, but if this bag was actually made on so-and-so date, why don't you just put, you know, made in like 13th week of whatever, instead of confusing the numbers and switching them up like that to make you try and figure it out. I like these things I don't understand about Louis. I think that's just silly. Just put the bloody date properly on the back of it, and that's it. That's supposed to be all the fun of it? I don't think that's, you know, I think it's just ridiculous. I think there are certain elements that, because, you know, I mean, like I said, these bags are so bloody expensive to do silly things like that, you know. So that is my take on my bag. I've been using it, like I said, for the last 3 days, and I love it. I love the Dameir Ebene. I am a little bit worried about the coated piece here peeling. Of course, I wouldn't be stupid to say that you know, it'd be stupid to say that I wouldn't be worried about it. Plus, it, you know, coming off it here, right? Because the bag looks stunning with these finishes. I just wish that, you know, this is another point I was gonna say. It's making me want to go to pre-loved bags, and I've been watching a lot of people's fashion file bags and all that kind of stuff, and fashion file seems like a trusted company to buy from, and I feel like I want to buy a secondhand bag, so that I can just enjoy and not have to worry about all these finishing touches, because, you know, Louis Vuitton is so expensive, and I do have a love-hate relationship with them because I really love their Speedies, but, you know, they make them in such a way that bags are going to ruin, I get it, when you use it, but for the price that you pay, and Louis Vuitton costs a lot of money, they should definitely fix these small little things that happen to the bag. And when you go and tell them about it, because I remember going back to the Louis Vuitton bag or the store and telling them about one of my concerns, they were like, sounded skeptical about fixing it. And I'm like, why are you like that? I just paid thousands of dollars on this bag, and now you're saying like you sound like you don't want to fix it. In other videos, girls are like, they're no problem, we'll fix it for you or replace it and all that kind of stuff. But where I live, they sounded really skeptical that they wanted to fix it, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. And for the loyal customer that I've been and how many bags I've bought with them over the years, they shouldn't be like that with me. So I was very disappointed. And that's the Louis Vuitton in the Eaton, not in the Eaton Center, in the Yorkdale Mall in Toronto. So I'm not very pleased with them for doing that to me. But we'll see. I might buy a pre-loved bag. I'm not too sure. Because I want to get this bag in the bandolier style. Because obviously if you're going to have a bandolier, you're not going to have any problems too much with the handles like I've been talking about. But anyway, you know, so that is my Speedy, and I've been wearing it for the last few days, and I just wanted to take a small video of it. I can't show that much wear and tear because, like I said, I don't use this bag. I use it for more fancier occasions. I've been using it for the last 3 days, so I hope nothing really happens to it the next little while. I might change out of it in a little bit because I do get scared of ruining the bag, so yeah. But that's it. This is my Louis Vuitton Speedy Dameir Ebene. I love this bag. I love the finish. I love everything about it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and show this bag. I hope everyone has a great day, and all the concerns I hear out there with these bags, they're justified because you pay so much money for these bags and things like that happen. And I think Louis Vuitton needs to definitely find a way to fix that stuff so that the bags are more durable for the price that they're paying, because that's a dear price. And that's kind of not, that's what I'm saying. I have a love-hate relationship with Louis. Love their bags, but they need to improve on them because the price is outrageously crazy, which is making me want to go to pre-loved bags. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.